How do I put this? There is a serious situation arising in the world right now where certain opinions and thoughts of the masses are being warped by sin. People want to facilitate their own thoughts and opinions and hope that demons are able to enforce ideologies and concepts that try to concentrate people on the present. This act is deemed as witchcraft in the modern era and is hitting under the new name of psychology. Sadly, this demon worship is shipped as Christianity, entertainment, and other forms of things in society that we would like to deem as normal or acceptable. For instance, swear words in American culture are, in truth, making fun of the person using the words, yet each should be okay saying them. Usually the thing that makes it seem wrong is the Holy Spirit, but certain people want a demon to make someone feel wrong about it. This leads the individual to believe that they should be okay with saying the words since they don't want to honor demons, even though it is wrong in truth. Some ideologies even get people to believe that demons were God the whole time and are not worth your time to care about. We just have to stick through and be in this together. Keeping individuals stuck in their situations where the focus is loving one's livelihood and concentrating on the present situation in order to free yourself from sin instead of God and His Word. Usually these concepts are shipped to children in various manners depending on the child's personality in order to turn them into reliable civilians of the community. This can even take the form of abusing certain gifts from God that are located in the body naturally or in the spirit. The situation is then carried on into adulthood if the individual is not able to become spiritually aware of the truth about the demonic activity around them in retrospect to the truth revealed in the Holy Spirit. This can cause premature death, involuntary spread of demonic activity onto others, even depression and other things. Demon worship is also utilized in the following ways. There are cultural norms set in place and hope that a demon actually gives you a false interpretation of the Bible hoping that you stay out of its contexts. For instance, they don't want you to know what Revelation actually means. That there is no Antichrist, that 666 means Jesus, which is the name that gives the system its meaning. The fact that we are currently living in the system that looks like a lamb but speaks as a dragon. Or the fact that all of this stuff is to help hinder the arrival of the saints. The very first actual perfect Christians to emerge. Or that due to these saints the last of the church at that time will reject God and build the most blasphemous system in recorded history that is focused on human prosperity. After that the society will be ended by Jesus. In turn, they are trying to make the current system last as long as possible where society tries to be Jesus until the third where it tries to be God. The apostles also keep referencing the book of Revelation in their letters. So most likely the book of Revelation was the first book of the New Testament with the letters in the book of Acts following. Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John most likely were written last, probably in an effort to get people to understand who Jesus was and how sin affected the apostles and the people around them. This was done in order to not be blasphemous themselves. In abortion, they don't want certain people to know that they can take care of themselves due to the sins around them. In essence, they can't trust in God. Wars are fought globally either as a result of the demonic activity encouraged by individuals involved in the conflict, or to give demons a boost in affecting the victims of demonic activity in order to have people care more about their livelihood, potentially deterring their reliance on the Holy Spirit and God. And one more thing before this ends. World War II was fought in order to decide what system would be able to efficiently support sin while also potentially allowing for the saints to emerge. If the Nazis were to have won, then their system of governance would have pushed for the saints to arrive sooner by supporting sin more honestly and swiftly. Remember, the true purpose of Christianity is to ensure the arrival of the saints by talking about the truths of the Holy Spirit. If I haven't said it before, I'll say it again. The main purpose of the apostles was to facilitate the arrival of the saints, the first perfect Christians to emerge. So you're not being a Christian if you reject the Holy Spirit or are not hating the arrival of the saints.